Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Monday, the 4th day of May 2026. I hope you're all safe and healthy and your family safe and healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the area of health, along with first responders doing their best every day to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover people that are victims of child molestation and pedophilia, those that are victims of prostitution, child prostitution, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create demands that cause this evil industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 700,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, and military veterans homeless in the United States of America. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. So, now it's set. The New York Knicks will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers for 2 games, tonight and Wednesday, in a 7-game series. I said something yesterday and people started responding because you're listening to crapola on damn talk radio or whatever. Cat is better than Embiid Gippy ass. Embiid might have been better when he was MVP, but that was 3 or 4 years ago. This ain't the same Embiid. Take that poster off your wall. Cat will bust his ass. And we're going to see tonight. Sixers got no answer for Cat. Sixers better hope that Tyrese Maxey's on his game. Sixers better hope they could steal one at MSG between tonight and Wednesday, or this series is a wrap. See, the Knicks were playing with their fool with Atlanta because they weren't going through Cat in the first 3 games. But in them last 3, it was a wrap. Because Atlanta had no answer for Cat. This is not complicated. The Celtics had no answer for Cat, and they had no answer for gimpy-ass Embiid. And gimpy-ass Embiid ain't got no answer for Mitch Rob, who's coming off our bench. The last game that the Sixers and Knicks played was in February. That was the last game the Sixers and Knicks played. That was the last game played. And the Knicks won 130-98. 130-98. That was the final score. Yeah, that was the final score. And that was no deuce. Look here, man. I'm just trying to tell you something. Cat might have been better than Embiid when they played Minnesota. And Cat was in Minnesota. And Tom Thibodeau was the coach that brought them to the playoffs. He was probably better than our boy then. But he ain't better now. Cat can go through the hole on anybody. And their only hope is for Cat to get in foul trouble. That's the Sixers' only hope, you hear me? Cat gonna bust him in his ass. And then when they bring Mitch Rob on, Mitch Rob was being real cool in the presser yesterday. Real cool. Because you know what? Since Dyson Daniels came out his ass and tried to bow our boy in the ribs. And my man caught it. See, the thing is about Mitch Rob, he's a country boy. But he's smart as hell. He's a country boy with no college degree. And he be driving them big-ass dump trucks or whatever he be driving. But he ain't stupid. He ain't giving the media no fodder, and he know what he doing. And so to me, when I saw how he was acting yesterday, I said, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Our boy's going to have a problem. Our boy's going to have a problem. That's all I'm saying. You're going to see Mitch Rob going after every loose ball, every offensive rebound, and I'm just trying to tell y'all, they better come correct. All I'm saying is Maxey needs to drop 40 a game. And I'm seriously saying, I'm hoping that between Brunson and McCall, they can hold him to 40 a game. Edgecombe ain't no joke either. Edgecombe ain't no joke. And so what I'm saying, between, the two of them, between Edgecombe and Maxey, that's where the series is. If you talking about Embiid, shit, I mean, nah, man. That ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. If you thought Atlanta had a problem, see now all of a sudden Atlanta stink. Atlanta wet the bed. Atlanta's terrible. Before Atlanta was the toughest opponent, but now that the Knicks bust them in their ass, all of a sudden now, oh my God, the Atlanta's terrible. They just stink. Oh, the Knicks really gonna have a series against the Sixers. Nah. Philadelphia don't have no answer for Big Cat. They better hope he gets in foul trouble, hope Maxey drops 40, and hope they can get away from New York with a split. Then the Knicks are winning 6. The Knicks are winning 6. And I guess what I'm saying is they would have to sweep the Knicks in New York for it to go 7. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll be willing to be wrong. I have no problem. See, everybody wants to act like they're a prophet and they didn't say this or didn't say that. None of these talking heads know what the hell they talking about. I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Knicks win both games at Madison Square Garden, Knicks in 5. If somehow Philly's able to escape the Garden with a dub, if they're able to escape the Garden with a dub, Knicks in 6. Y'all think Josh Hart is some joke. Somebody talking about, well, why don't we just start Deuce? We don't need to change our lineup. Y'all don't understand yet. We the New York Knicks. They need to change for us. We don't change for nobody. Josh Hart is starting. And Josh Hart's going to come to play. Josh Hart going to come to play. Mikal Bridges is going to come to play. One thing happened in the Atlanta series, damn Dyson Daniels activated Mikal. Now that the ball's rolling through Cat, the ball's moving. See, this is the thing most people don't understand. You saw you saw Brunson set picks for OG, which Cat followed, either Brunson or OG. What? You don't think Brunson can set a pick for anybody else? You don't think OG can move without the ball? The Knicks got too much. The Knicks got too much. The Knicks got too much. And this is the thing we've been saying. See, the championship window opened when they went and got Cat. It really opened before that when they went and they had Juju with OG. We just was waiting for OG to get healthy. Okay, we were just waiting for OG to get healthy again. OG got healthy, and y'all seen what's happening. So they still sleeping on OG. They still sleeping on Cat, and they swinging from Embiid's nutsack. This Embiid ain't the same dude that won the P. And really and truly, Mitch Rob exposed his ass the last time they played, which is why he got dirty and grabbed Mitch Rob by the leg the way he did. Okay, that's okay, But look, ain't nothing to save his ass now. See, this is the thing about sports. It's unforgiving. When Kemba Walker played for the Knicks and he was playing on one leg, he got exposed. Yeah, he could score 40 on one leg, offensive juggernaut, but he couldn't guard his damn shadow, and that was exposed. He dropped 40 like in the Christmas Day game, and we lost. Why? Because he couldn't guard nobody. And that's what I'm saying about Embiid. You make Embiid move left to right. Watch what happens. Okay? Mother Flocka Embiid. I'm tired of hearing of him. Let's get it on. I am so confident in my Knicks. I am not worried about no damn Embiid. I am not worried about him. And so you better hope to hell Cat gets in foul trouble and Maxey's on his game. You better hope to hell, because the last time they played was February 11th, where Alvarado had just come to New York. He dropped 26. He did Grand Theft Auto on Philly. And, and we busted their ass. And I'm trying to say, it's going to be a repeat of that. Okay? It's going to be a repeat of that coming playoffs. Because Embiid cannot move side to side. Not like he used to. He still got a J from the foul line. He does. He can still put it on the floor when he ain't faking like he hurt. He can. But he better hope Mitch Rob ain't guarding him. And some people talking about the double big lineup. We got the luxury of deciding whether we want to do that or not. We got the luxury. The biggest problem for the Knicks is the Pistons. And I'm not even joking. Pistons are for real. We know. I've been telling y'all, we used to take their lunch money back in the day, but when K grew up, you can't take their lunch money no more. He got a whole bunch of crew out there that, he can ball with. And now the boy Jenkins decided he want to show his ass and play. And then yesterday, Tobias Harris been on 5 teams. Tobias Harris been on 5 teams. We didn't even know he had that in his bag. He was busting up yesterday, Boston. Or whoever they was playing. He was busting them up. He had Jaylen Brown in his feelings, man. So all I'm saying is, the last time we played the Sixers in February, Alvarado had 26. Maxey had 32. They was going off, And I don't even know if Embiid played that game, he might have been on one of his sabbaticals. But now we done figured out, get the ball a cat, move out the way. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is not as hard as people are trying to make it sound. And I understand why they trying, the talking heads talking it up for the gamblers. Y'all don't understand. They talking it up for the gamblers to get you suckers to bet on 76. Okay, go ahead. Waste your money. Don't come back to us, though. The Knicks going to bust Philly's ass if everybody's healthy, and they are. They going to bust Philly's ass. And when they finish, it's all good. When they finish busting Philly in their ass, Detroit's going to be waiting there because Detroit going to bust Cleveland's ass. And that's cool. Detroit ain't no joke. And so that's going to be, you want to talk about when the real series start? You want to talk about when the real series start? Is when they got to play Detroit. Just when the real series start. When they got to play Detroit, because Detroit's for real. That defense is crunching. And that's why the Knicks beat Atlanta. The Knicks were playing Atlanta in Game 6 like their life depended on it. And Atlanta did not come out like that. Atlanta was trying to ease into it, dip their toe in the water. Meanwhile, the Knicks dove in. And Atlanta wasn't ready for that. That's what happened. But Josh Hart's ready. Karl Anthony Towns is ready. Jalen Brunson is ready. Mitchell Robinson and Deuce is ready. Some of y'all sleeping on our boys. You shouldn't do that. I'm looking forward to seeing this game tonight in Madison Square Garden. I was not expecting second round in MSG because we thought it was going to be Boston. Talking about somebody that wet the bed. Tatum didn't even play. Look here. Let's get it on. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get it on. MSG, 8 o'clock tonight, MSG. Then let's do what we got to do. Okay? He going to try to play dirty because his ass is going to be exposed. That is Embiid. His ass going to be exposed tonight. The Knicks going to expose his ass. He's going to be looking sorry. He's going to be like, damn, they really good. Yeah, they really good. And yeah, Cat is still Cat. Except he got a heart. He done went to the Wizard and got a heart. We're going to see. Cat is better. We'll talk tomorrow. Enjoy the game. Be safe. Shalom.